What's going on, YouTubers? I am just doing some basic testing. I am in the parking lot here. There are some cars going in, but if you will notice, I am in the driver's seat. I will take over at any moment. So there's no excuse. Sorry for the bad camera angle here, but I just want to show that I am truly in the driver's seat. I'm not in the back seat, so I want to see what path it's going to take. And here we go. I can see what path it wants to take, but what is it actually going to do? And then do I have to take over? And again, this is testing because it's in beta. So that's all I'm doing. I'm beta testing right now so that we all know. Let's go. Wait for that one more car to go. And I do have my belt on because the car does stop pretty violently. So I actually turn the right signal on. It wants to go. It's getting close to it. Now I just slow it right down. But again, I'm in the car. Slow. I was watching that one. It's coming close to the curb, but it's not. Just turn the right signal. You see, it's kind of going in the middle. Okay, I'm stopping it myself. Go ahead, bud. I'm holding it down because I just wanted to see what it actually waited for the path to clear, which was that car. There's not one single car there, not a single car there. There's a curb over there. So the car is going slowly, it's thinking. So it's realizing that it needs to do a wide turn here. So it's not going to where it should have been. It wants to cut through these cars. I'm stopping it because I don't like that. I don't know why it was cutting through these cars to get to that spot. But again, the point of this testing is for my information and for your information. So I'm gonna head back to that spot and try again. See if it does anything different or does it do the same thing. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, I'm back in the same spot for take number 2. I'm sitting in the same spot and it wants to do the exact same thing. So here we go. So it's gonna squeeze through all these cars. See, for some reason it's going forward. I'm close to that car, but I'm not, so I'm watching it. This was like the super odd way of doing it. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's go out and check it, how close it actually was and why I stopped. So it would have cleared, but I wasn't sure. Even though I'm in the car, when you're not actually driving it, it feels kind of weird. Not sure if I want to continue with that one. Let's go back. All right. Attempt number 3. The first one was pretty good. And then the second one got pretty close to the car over there. But when I went out and checked, it would have passed it. But I was just like, forget it. I don't have time for this. I know it's going to get better. I know it's in beta. But again, that's why I'm doing this. So I parked in the exact same spot. Smart summon, go to target, part 3. And again, I'm putting the same spot each time. Here we go. So it does not take this corner. Why come so close to that car? It's just interesting. And then there's the curb there, and it's not going to hit the curb. I'm watching. There's a car over there, but I'm watching him. The car has paused for this spot. Where are you going? There's no cars in front of me or behind me, so I'm watching. There's the cars way over there. So I'm way out of their way. And again, I'm in the driver's seat. It's pretty rough how it does that. I'm in the driver's seat like I was saying. There's no cars. It's actually pausing for the intersection. It's not me. No cars on my left. No cars on the right. Going forward, so it should be turning here, but man, it's so violent why it does that. Okay, there's a car behind me. I'm watching it turn that way. Okay, I'm aborting because there's a car over there. It's not intersection there. It's like it can't make that wide turn. I mean, we know it can, but that's pretty wide in there, but for some reason it just doesn't want to go. All right, attempt number 4. So the interesting thing, it does the same route. It plans that same route every time. It would be nice if we could draw a line the way we want it to go. So far only one kind of could have got away with it, but the other 2, not one. Again, I stopped it because it's getting too close to the car. Would have cleared it, but I was just, since I'm not in control, I'm gonna stop it, and then I took over. Tesla Smart Summon. So why it does this? Seriously, this is where it's really, and that violent stopping. So I get why it stops like that. I guess if you do the dead man trigger, that the car will just stop instead of rolling, so if a person's walking. So I guess I kind of understand why they're doing that, or why the car is doing that. No car here, car over there, we're clear. It's passing through the intersection. It's still showing. It should make the loop, should cut to there. It's turning the signal, but then it hesitates. Why it actually wants to back up. Now it'll clear through to the target. So I just put literally the target right here. So it doesn't make that right turn confidently. Summon has completed. So it made it, but it had to do the backup in that. So my thing on it is, if I was watching the car, I would have ran to it. I don't think I would have trusted it why it was backing up forward and everything there. That is definitely odd why it wants to do that. Why it cannot seem to make that turn inside there. So that was 4 attempts. The 4th one did make it. The first one, it ended up in the spots like here instead of through there. So the 4th attempt it did go through. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of crossing over that intersection and seeing about that path, I am going to park on this side, but still put that same target. I'm gonna try the same thing, except I'm parked between these 2 cars, and I'm still gonna send it to the spot. So again, this is just Smart Summon real life testing, except I am physically sitting in the car. So I can take over at any time, just so I get a better understanding, and hopefully you guys get a better understanding of it. Seatbelt on for safety. Through the loop and around. I don't know if I'll keep that or I'll edit it, but hey. Alright. Exact target that I was doing before. From what I'm assuming, I'm going to go forward, but cut across the parking lot. But there's cars, so let's see what happens. It's backing up. So backed up out of that spot because there's no car behind it. So it's gonna do it. Interesting that it chose to back up. So I put the target basically right here where these 2 cars are and stuff. So final thoughts on Smart Summon. As we all know, it's in beta testing. Just like when Autopilot first came out, literally it took time. I mean, version 8, which I was on version 8, then version 9, and now we're on version 10. And I know there was versions before that too of the Autopilot, so it took time to get to where it is today. Still not perfect, but it's a lot better. And that's my thoughts on Smart Summon. It's the exact same thing. What we're using right now is the very first update to it. It's going to get better in time. It's not perfect. It's in beta, but you have two options: use it or don't use it. That's it. So if you're scared about it, or you're worried and you think you're gonna hit something, don't use it. If you want to have some fun and you're okay with the possibility of the consequences, use it. It's just like those people that went in and out of the garages. You had a problem, you blame Tesla. Why? It's a beta. You should be watching your car, right? So that's it. That's my final thoughts. Obviously more to come. I'll do a lot more testing, post up the videos. So thank you for watching. Hope I'm giving some good feedback and information, and there's definitely more to come, because that's what we all fight for. Same company. It's still in beta. Can't wait for the updates to progress and see where it goes from here. So take care, and we'll catch you in the next one.